今までも、そしてこれからも永遠にお目にかかれないことやってみようかと思います。ドメスティックバイオレンス。
To properly tell this story, we're going to have to go back to the very beginning. Not all the way to the beginning, actually. We just have to go as far back as the previous video on our channel, the 4 Great Unclean One video. If you guys remember, in that video, there was a very, very small B-roll shot. Now, this particular matchup was against an orc list, where I was playing against a guy who was very, very familiar with orcs and a very good player. But there's one slight catch about the whole thing. You see, the strange thing about this particular match was that it was actually a match that I won. I know it's a rare thing for this channel. We became friends, you know, kept on talking and trying to figure out just what exactly we wanted to do. We wanted to hang at some point. And we began bringing up the idea of doing a best of 3. You know, it was strange that this Lord of Skulls list could actually possibly win. So it must be a fluke, right? Well, we had to find out. After a ton of rescheduling, you know how it is when you're trying to set up a war game with a 9 to 5, we managed to settle on a spot. The man over there found a very, very nice place to set up a war game in his own residence hall. I found finally the location that they were at, and I showed up to an event meetup. I haven't actually introduced you to neither the list that I will be facing nor the player that is going to be piloting it. Let's start with the latter. Meet John. That's right, the John. He has a baby face that Justin Bieber could be jealous about. He has a build that looks like it can roundhouse kick me into a wall, and probably has a Gretchin on the shoulder that calls him Stud Muffin. The actual list that he's running is a pet list. It is a dread mob list that consists of a bunch of knobs, some death dreads, 2 6-packs of kilocans, and also, to wrap it all up, a Gorkanaut and a Morkanaut. So we get to deploying as things goes. He gets to go first. The first turn itself isn't anything too particularly exciting. He stages some of his units up forward, preps for a wog turn 2, and it just flips right over to me. Flipping over to me, I do the same thing. I stage a few units up forward, remember that he's going to wog turn 2, and then think about potentially trying to do an alpha strike. I pull one of my Lord of Skulls up forward, draw a 7-inch charge onto a squad of kilocans, and ram that thing right into that big bundle of Coors Light. Now, I'm feeling pretty good about myself here, and especially after a nice hot roll on some strike profile dice, I managed to lift up a nice group of 4 kilocans, which I was feeling pretty good about, until he rolled his deadly demise.
How many explode? Oh, shit! Oh, all right, ladies and gentlemen, that is 4 6s right there.
Okay. It's gonna be one of those games. In all seriousness, the Deadly Demise actually doesn't particularly hurt. It's only Deadly Demise 1, so with 4 of them blowing up, it only deals 4 mortal wounds onto the Lord of Skulls, which just puts it down to 20. It's not that big of a deal, but on the morale front, oof. Oh, I took a blow. If he is rolling 6s like this, what's that gonna mean for his shooting? Now, what exactly does it mean to be an orc that shoots? Let me give you an example and showcase why in the world his list is called Casino. Casino actually doesn't refer to just the list. It actually refers to the lovely Gorkanaut that he has set up. I think it's a Gorkanaut. I can't actually remember which one is which. But he has this lovely blue Titanic unit that he has fondly named Casino. The actual concept of the list is that you would be running it in Dread Mob, where you can, at the cost of hazardous, randomly receive multiple buffs. Either it would be lethal hits, sustained hits, or get a +2 AP on a 6 for your wound roll. Now, on top of that, you can pay a CP to activate a stratagem that gives your unit +1 to wound in shooting. Not only is it +1, but depending on how the buffs stack, you can also give it +1 damage. So now the crack missiles have suddenly magically turned into las cannons, and I'm feeling pretty good about myself. On top of that, there is more. You can then pay another CP and then get full rerolls to hit. I'm sorry, I didn't know I was fighting Marines. I guess that's fine. Yeah, cool. Cool, what would be your second Oath target, Ultramarine player? Now it's his turn to crack back. It's Wog time. He pushes his units in, sets up his units to shoot at my guys, and yeah. He puts the Lord of Skulls, there's no way of putting it, he put it onto 1 wound. Then he just charged the Death Shred in, tank shot the thing, and it immediately turned into a pile of molten plastic.
See, now it's an even playing field for the amount of big stuff on the field. You have 2, I have 2. I think this is a fair trade. No, big robots. And then you have a Hellbrute, I have a Death Dread. You have a Demon Prince, I have a Cam.
On top of that, he also charged his knobs and his cans forward, and what that meant was he basically tied up all of my units that were going to be contesting the center. It was in a rough position. I just didn't have the OC to clear the center itself, and then on top of that, any units that I had that could possibly activate were mostly in engagement range. Now I say mostly because there was still one little slim chance of bringing this around. I had 1 Lord of Skulls tucked very safely off on one side of the map. This was the one that would be guarding the no man's land objective that was closest to my deployment zone. I pulled up my Lord of Skulls, checked his backline with my guns, realized that I could shoot 2 things that were bracketed, and blew 2 units right off the board. There goes 2 of his activations. Now I just had to take care of everything in the center. We did some measuring.
So 10 goes here. And then if I like...
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it, we'll count it. He's an inch away. It's funny. He fucking Tokyo drifted and backed up. He fucking moonwalked.
All I need to do now is clock in a very, very powerful strike. I will say, even though the casino is doing quite well for John on the other side, I'm going to be honest, I'm right at the tables with him, and it feels like I am getting some pretty good hands. I managed to pick up essentially the entire can squad. And then that put me on, surprisingly, an even number of activations as John. I was ready for this. Unfortunately, it was also his turn. Arguably more unfortunate for me, John was completely ready for this. He just pushed up his casino, proceeded to pay 2 CP. He was ready once again to put his chips all in. Unfortunately this time, the house wasn't so kind. He did actually deal quite a bit of damage onto the Lord of Skulls and put it into a nice bracket range, but he didn't quite kinch out the damage that he wanted to, and he needed to make the charge. Oh, he makes the charge. He preps his strike dice. I prep my saves. We prep the dice. We roll, and both whiff. Oh dear. Now, you are probably thinking the exact same thing that I'm thinking. We declare it pay 1 CP. Get me that CP reroll, baby. Let's pop the dice. Bam! 6. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That Lord of Skulls has survived on 2 wounds. 2 wound Lord of Skulls proceeds to swing right back into Casino, and a strike profile just lifts the entire thing up into the air and deals 30 damage in the process. Okay, this is looking pretty good. I would argue that this is looking really good. I grab 2 secondaries. What do I get? Oh, I get behind enemy lines. What game are we playing right now? Oh, are we playing Scorched Earth? Oh, okay, so this Lord of Skulls that is in the center now, I guess I can just push that forward to your home, and I'm gonna just start burning it. How hubris destroys a man. It's at this point where anyone who has probably read Dread Mob is probably seeing what's coming, and suddenly the entire title of this video makes a lot more sense. Conniving Runts. What Conniving Runts does is it essentially is a reactive move exclusively for Gretchin. They just need something to move within 9 inches of them, and then they can move wherever they want as a reactive. It's just classic stuff. The less classic part about it is that you roll a dice, and on a 4-up, you deal D3 mortal wounds. I don't know what it is with me and catching mortal strays, but yeah, my Lord of Skulls died to 2 mortal wounds dealt by Gretchin. You know how I was talking about the fact that I decimated half of his army, and it was looking pretty good for me because I had the 2 activations of full power shooting and melee? Yeah, that just got halved. Now granted, I did actually have a few more options here. The majority of the activations on the other side of the field were pretty cleaned up at this point, and fortunately I was the one that had center dominance. And really all that was left was to buy me a few extra turns. Lord of Skulls, get that Gorkanaut. Charges in, ties the thing up, and whiffs on damage.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'll take that.
I don't like it.
By some bizarre blessing, John also whiffs his Gorkanaut damage. That's really lucky, I'm gonna be honest. My Lord of Skulls was still at basically full health. His Gorkanaut was also at full health, but the difference was that he was now locked in a position where he didn't have a way to contest center. And flipping it over to him, this was really the turn that mattered, and he draws.
Bring it down. Also funny. I don't think I'll be able to do it. Oh wait, it's monsters too, right?
It's monsters too, yeah.
I might be able to do it. Into the Demon Prince.
You can. We're friends though, right?
Yes, we are.
So, that Gorkanaut, just like its casino counterpart, bets everything on black and fires all of its guns into the Demon Prince.
Sustained. Sustained. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yep.
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 Yo. This is all into the Demon Prince, so it's gonna be on 5s.
Okay.
So that's 6. 6 minus 1s.
6 minus 1s.
Yep.
Okay.
That's 1 damage
1, 2.
each.
Is that 1?
Okay. Don't worry. I'm not done yet.
Oh, okay.
We got the twin big shooters. 2 AP nothings.
2 AP nothings. 2 2-ups.
Bam!
I'll pay a CP and now try and reroll this. Send down to 0. Okay. He's at 1.
That was basically going to be it. The Lord of Skulls that was in engagement range swung everything that it had into the Gorkanaut in melee, and then that was it. The Gorkanaut hit 0 wounds, but not before leaving one last goodbye present.
Do I explode? I explode! It is D6, Deadly Demise, so... You know what, screw it. How much does the Demon Prince take? He takes exactly 1.
Okay.
And so ended the match. The final score ended up being 74 to 21. That's going to do it from this tale of John, Ork, and me. So with that, have a nice day. I got nothing else to say. Bye-bye.